Once earlier this season, October 20th, off to Zubac. Spinning, Zubac trying to find at the rim defenders in the NBA.
Yeah, averaging 2 points.
Keontae George off to Fontecchio, under 5 to shoot. Fontecchio.
Second jump off the ground, beating Zubac to the rebound.
There's the pocket pass from Harden. Zubac sets up Leonard on. Here's George firing away.
You know, he was one of my guys that I enjoyed watching back in the day. He had a Russell Westbrook poster. Be leaning in and embracing it.
Here's Mann in the corner. His three. Here comes Leonard, banging into the paint. Drops it.
Been available and able. I think people.
You know, you talk about the 20 straight games, and this is a long time.
I tell you what, man, whether you're talking about sports or just start.
Shovels it back. Harden. Well, he should have gone up himself that time. Tried to go one more.
Ways is similar to sort of the task of keeping James Harden in front.
George gets around him, kicks to Mann. Mann on the drive. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson wheeling through, gets
timing. Jordan Clarkson shifty, the crossover to the left.
The night, which is obviously an incredible rarity for the best player in the league. From Mann, Zubac one more. Leonard, connect. 8-0 run from the Clippers. Kawhi has 9 in the quarter, and that's
from behind the arc. And his teammates doing a really good job of collapsing that Jazz defense so that.
Here's George pulling up.
Really excited for that matchup.
Here's Collins, gets fouled. How, in a lot of ways, even though they play different positions, it reminds him of Nikola Jokic.
But he doesn't seem pressed to score at all. I know.
That ended a 10-0 run. Here's George spinning, shoveling. 10 games. Great setup here. Collins fires. No.
It's our signature to what this Utah Jazz squad.
Fontecchio right on cue. To your point, the Jazz, #1 in the
this instance. But it's a terrific pass to a guy that's open.
He for 3 or not.
We need to find out.
Yeah. Westbrook in off the bench. Couldn't. Gives it up.
And the fans here. Home and road splits.
As Westbrook buries the corner. 1 in 10 on the road. Drea?
Well, you all are talking about the importance of the crowd with his teammates, not something that comes naturally to him. So, yes,
somebody has a leadership committee. As Kobe Brown gets them individually are naturally leaders.
In the matchup between these two teams in late October, essentially you're almost looking at.
Here's Clarkson fending off and got the whistle.
From the main action because Mann is a really good defender.
And a whistle there. It's going to go again. 5th turnover for Utah. Westbrook into Leonard.
I mean, this is a byproduct of the Russell Westbrook push, right? Off
for a year and a half, 2 years. Found a decrease in minutes since the acquisition of Harden.
Ty Lue uses that.
A 7-0 Clippers run. Horton Tucker at the cup. Going this first. Leonard has 12 points. Again. Cole.
But everything just looks so fluid and easy for him.
Clarkson hopping away. Says he's one of the smartest guys on the team and the lowest maintenance. Him out. Did not like the decision to leave Olin.
Before the defense can get set, and it was a good start for him.
You said transition defense.
Okay.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Yes, ma'am.
Energy.
That's right. Horton Tucker fades away, banks it in. Here's Powell. Gets fouled by Seth, especially without Lowry Markkanen just getting back. Clarkson has
an information group, 46%. Walker Kessler holding.
Not sure who Horton Tucker meant that pass for. For the rookie, Hendrick Kessler combined on the steal. Here's Sexton veering into the paint. Yeah, you know what?
I do. Sonic sounds?
I'm a big sound effect guy. Seeing the investment from LeBron James in this tournament. He wants.
I think that Ty Lue would be content with the pace of this ballgame.
Thanks, Ryan. Well, Taylor Hendricks is a rookie on the floor for Utah. And he said the time in the G League helped him a lot because you get to work on things in the process. He said we were both lottery picks. We both got sent to the G League, so he's tried to.
This season, as Sexton gets it away, but an Arab's an opportunity to go against some of the best wings in the league.
Understand that it's not a negative, it's a positive to help you.
6 to shoot. Powell is at a big quarter. Back in for Utah. And Sexton along with Abaji. And then running him the entire second quarter. He's like
Logic is kind of giving Harden his own crew to run with. Screen and roll action or just screens in general.
Leonard bodies away.
Stay close to Kawhi.
In the corner, Hendricks can't hit the three. Great rebound. There's the defensive aptitude of Hendricks, who stepped out of bounds there. You've liked that matchup all night. Here's George, the rookie. Too strong. Harden, the crossover, the dish. Man in the corner. That's 17% entering tonight.
Well, you know the only way to get that back up, right, Ryan? Leading the Clippers, just collapsing that defense, drawing everybody into the paint.
His final year with OKC, as Man gets fouled and will.
But it's just been really cool to watch the evolution.
George, all potential free agents stay on the floor this season. Fontecchio in the corner, kick to him, still time. Olynyk pushes it home.
Good pump fake.
Tucker, who have combined for 18 points. Leonard, what a move! Here's Collins backing down. Leonard confident.
This little in and out. Wait. Oh! And then
You know, and here's the thing, playing as well as he has. We know this to gather that worm burner and lay it in.
doing his best to stay close. And he talked about guarding Malcolm Brogdon as James Harden in real time.
Yeah.
Said angles, shoulders, drawing fouls, pump fakes. He got
Gotten his 5 points. Clarkson to the corner. Collins better from there. Last 24 entering tonight, and now 0 for 3 this evening. Harden navigating, fading. Couldn't.
The passing lane in the gaps.
Clarkson. Guarded by Collins. Leonard. He got it. Defensive 3 seconds as
Kawhi Leonard, I mean, literally sizing up his defender.
finish. Harden throws it away. Clarkson, no, and Kessler.
Yeah, you can't do that though, guys. Like,
Hey, coming up, Toyota halftime.
and hello, Chene.
Penetrates and finishes.
Yeah,
Harden, the ball fake, the kick. Leonard connects.
that's Kawhi Leonard. I think more than anything, a couple of buckets was right there. Everything you're taught to.
Man waits, takes, and hits. Ball well, and Kawhi Leonard. Clippers trying to win a 3rd straight game. Fontecchio.
He said, we have got to make life harder and speed up Kawhi Leonard. He said, you can't
As an assistant working with him, and he said, Kawhi is going to struggle.
Guarding him.
Yeah.
But John Collins is sort of his peer in terms of size, right?
Yeah, 9 of 10 on the season before that. Here's Fontecchio on the attack. Here's Clarkson. Wow, lobs it up, and Collins was there. I know.
I'm not gonna lie, Ryan, I didn't know where that ball was going.
Yeah, like one of the worst 3rd quarter teams. Fontecchio, over the last few games, we mentioned he's much better in the corners. It's hard to get. George gets some space and knocks it. Here's Fontecchio. He got it.
A little bit of a run. 11 straight threes in the 3rd quarter. They said, not no more. That transition off the penetration and kick. And, of course, Keontae George coming off the screen.
Jazz have been able to hang around. Harden a deep one. No.
That's your move. Like, stop it.
You know, I'll tell you what. And that looked like it probably was.
It is not definitive enough for me.
I think the foul was pre-game. Court man on the run, attacking. Can't finish. Zubac gets called for the foul.
Yeah, I think this one is a little, there's less to do.
George finds Kessler. That's going to be a charge.
Yep.
Yep, Kawhi Leonard.
Right at that restricted area.
Zubac off the pocket pass. No. Hey, up ahead. Here's Man at the rim.
Ahead of themselves right now. And I get the urgency. 2 possessions ago, so much.
Here's George. Oh, nice move. Couldn't fit. Harden, Leonard, foul, and 5th game played. Well, the game's all in the end.
I'm a big fan of the NBA app.
This time of year, it's
Making Clarkson work.
George, the runner, is good. Dante George's, he is a basketball junkie. Leonard leaves it short for George, just with how much basketball he consumes. Clarkson into the corner. Man hesitates, can't hit. Zubac, Man. No. Zubac, yes.
And that has one of the better defensive ratings in the league, particularly when Kawhi Leonard is on the floor.
Leonard on the floor. Here is Leonard. One to shoot. Leonard nearly threw it away. Olynyk had it partially blocked. It looked like Leonard into the paint, flips it in.
Mentally sound, easy to digest. He's the guy that you want.
And Leonard completes the three-point. Turn it over. Olynyk up top for Kessler. There's it. Shimmies into the paint and cups it in.
Clean Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. It's just a lot of
and ones tonight as George.
Are we playing Twister? What's going on?
In the paint, Sexton. There you go.
Sonic is in. He
Here's Sonic again. He got it.
Actually, coach on the sidelines as the head coach of Georgetown. Tasha.
Olynyk hits the first. And Olynyk.
Remind you, oh yeah, I'm an all-time defender as well.
Man, with a remarkable rejection. We have seen some starters, by the way, have outscored the Jazz starters 75-40. Will Hardy was talking about the balance of still feel the pain of each competition. As Leonard, nice move to get. Thank you very much. We saw a failed alley-oop.
And when it didn't connect, you could hear the collective sigh.
A player on the rebound and the pass. Hendricks in the corner, no. In the comeback win against Denver last time out. 6 rebounds, 9 points for Harden. It's been the Kawhi show tonight. Collins.
To Westbrook when he decides to kick it into that second gear.
Sexton, Horton Tucker the lob. Oh, Collins! Not take much to get this crowd going in Salt Lake. And Harden a little more catch and shoot with this team as Collins pops.
And the last bucket is dessert. You know that dessert she make for her one favorite grandchild.
Oh, there you go.
Mama, let me get some of that.
Yeah. Collins, Sexton, a million miles an hour to the cup. She pump fakes the three on the drive. It's within 10.
Continue to be on making the Clippers uncomfortable, as we heard Will in the ball game. As we take a look, this is not what Will Hardy means in terms of making guys uncomfortable.
Could have been on the floor. They gave George the good tippers. Westbrook on the bench now. Here's Horton Tucker shoveling and the
pretty athletic.
Leonard, no. 2-on-1 the other way. Harden, Leonard. And be a goaltend.
Oh, okay.
No.
About a 10.
And the Jazz bench has been terrific tonight. A job.
They have. Home than on the road.
Horton Tucker, a vicious spin, and then the finish. Leonard, no. Sexton, 2 to shoot. Sexton has to hoist and hits.
Be honest, it's 5, 4, 3, and then he's match inside.
Powell will fire and hit from Sexton. Clearly, just going at the body. Wow, the dreams. Oh, Leonard, the hesitation twice. And point Clipper lead. Sexton rims out. Rebound, Zoo lost it. Leonard has it. The runner is good. Hasn't had much of a chance against Leonard tonight. Off to George in the corner.
It was nice. I thought for sure, credit the young, scrappy team.
Against Golden State and Denver. Here's Leonard nuzzling in and pushes it. As the elbow at the end. George, mid-range, yeah. 14-point game. George fading, he got it.
Making the Clippers uncomfortable. This is a demonstration of how difficult it is.
Taking his time, fading away, you bet.
Clippers is 44, his career high is 45.
Hey, following our game, it's Kawhi Leonard checking out. Blocks.
Yep, 2 blocks.
Including a left-handed claw.
Oh, man.
Wow. I mean, if that was intended for Fontecchio,